Alright. I think we got everything now. Everything looks good. I think everything is good here. Oh, that is if my Windows decide to play nice. You know, YouTube gets kind of weird sometimes. But it's okay. Should be fine. I'm gonna move my windows around a little bit and I'll be good to go. Okay, so Star Trucker. This is in the same vein as Euro Truck Sim or American Truck Sim, except we're running through space. It is full 3D, and you have everything from trucks breaking down to picking up cargo to getting tickets and fines. It's fantastic. I played it for, I think, through the intro mission or two when it first came out last year. And I have not had the opportunity to go back and actually look at it again. So today we're going to look at it again. We're going to follow from the beginning and see how far we get tonight. And if it's one of those that people want to see more of, we'll look at it again and continue. If not, we'll put it back in the backlog and we'll go on to the next game. This is the second game of our Christmas backlog series, and we'll see where we get to. See how many of these games people actually want to see. Alright, so new game. Are you sure you want to start a new game? Yes. What do you want to start at? Custom difficulty. Standard driver. For those who want focus on hauling jobs, reduced maintenance, and lower payouts. All-rounder. A balanced mix of hauling and maintenance. For those wanting to test their multitasking skills. Mechanic. For those who enjoy getting their hands dirty. Increased maintenance and lower shop prices. Free play. The entire galaxy is open for business. Get hauling fully kit cab without the worry of side jobs. Well, since we haven't played this game, seriously, we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to run it as a driver rather than doing anything else. Just want to kind of focus on getting through the main story as quickly as we can, so we can learn the game, see if it's any good, see if the story has any fun, see if the actual trucking's any good, and then make our decision from there as to whether or not this is a keeper or we move on with our lives. There we go.
This is a 1044, the big rig that just broke down in Onyx.
Yeah, that's us.
You're leaking a whole lot of lung juice there, buddy. You might want to take a walk and patch those holes.
Yeah. So what do we got? We have mouse look. C. Change camera there. F and G. Out of your comfortable seat. How do that? Oh, look down. That's kind of cumbersome. Over here, I guess we grab the spacesuit. Open door. And close door. Pull the airlock. Yeah, nice tutorial, people. Not a lot of help here. That is not a lot of help. But okay, so the controls are normal. AUSD for movement. Space goes up. Shift goes down. Controls move normally. Hold for repair. There is not a button to halt your momentum, though the air brake is on by default. So that's nice. I like when the air brakes are on. Whoa. Okay, so I might have to adjust my mouse sensitivity in this one. Because it seems a little touchy when I'm walking. I'm doing a spacewalk. But it's okay. We did our spacewalk. Put our spacesuit back. And then sit your butt down.
All patched up?
There we go. Now we can talk.
Now, before you get back on the road, it might be wise to check your CB radio.
Okay, so we have a CB radio that allows us to talk to other drivers. You can pick up the mic. Hold the right click to listen to responses. Press 1, 2, or 3 to actually respond. Put the mic back once you're done. Dismiss.
Headset and give me a holler. I'll let you know if you're coming through.
There's the mic. And then right.
That's a 10-2, partner. Loud
There we go.
and clear. With that done, I guess you should be on your way.
So, movement in space. Use space to accelerate with main thrusters. To brake, use shift. ABOSD is maneuvering thrusters up, down, left, right. Use Q and E for roll. You can switch the camera using C.
The jump gate up ahead should get you where you need to go. Safe travels, and I'll catch you on the other side.
Alright. Get your butt moving. Down to Atlas Prime. Drive to the jump gate and activate the jump gate. Okay. Now, if we actually look around our HUD a little bit, we have one power cell that's kind of low. The rest of them are in good shape. The trailer is recycled textiles. Guess that's okay. Alright, how to use the jump gate. Jump gate is allowed you to go between locations in the galaxy. With your truck correctly aligned, the gate will automatically power up. Once all gates are green, then you hit the button and go. Good. Hit the pull. Burn through. You also have the ability to customize your rig, internal and out. The maintenance can be a little wonky, so
This is Galactic B calling in from the DIV.
it's gonna be fun.
Glad to see you finally made it. We've already got a drop zone warmed up and waiting for you.
Alright, just fly to the delivery zone.
Over to the waypoint, detach
Now-
your trailer in the designated area, and I'll make sure your payment gets processed.
Thank you, BG. GB. If you notice on the left-hand side, there's some docks. There's also that road. Marked off road area. Oh, there we go. Drop zone. Put yourself into the drop zone. When it's green, go ahead and discharge your cargo. Drop zone change color when you're safe to dismiss. And we're just going to let her coast on down. Go. And if you want, you can use your C for the external camera, or you can use your internal cameras. Hold shift to stop. Turn off the magnetic lock on your truck for the unit hitch. You can do this by using the magnetic lever on the side of the cab. Make sure the entire trailer comes to a stop in the green zone or you won't get paid. There we go. Now we're stopped. Unhitch. And we get paid. So, one hop starter haul took us 2 minutes 13 seconds. Went 26 miles. Fuel used. Payment, and so on and so forth. Carefully, so we got a bonus for that. Early delivery, got a bonus for that. Continue. And we all. See, I don't care why they didn't just give you level 2. They usually do for that kind of stuff, but whatever.
Great job. Payment should already be with you.
Alright, we're good.
But if you feel like spending some of that hard-earned cash,
Yeah, right.
go to Palmview Station.
Okay. I guess we're going to Palmview.
A few drops on the board, and the
So there's
best
Palmview.
home-cooked soya protein this side of Alpha Centauri.
We do have a trucker's manual. Now that you've learned the basics, we've enabled the dashboard controls, core truck systems. For further information, please take time to read the user manual and locate your glove compartment. Happy trucking. Okay, so one thing to keep in mind. This game didn't used to have this. This did not actually exist when I played the first time. And oh my goodness. I guarantee you this is going to be very helpful. Because the tutorials are kind of loosey-goosey. But a lot of this stuff is stuff that'll take you over when you're talking. When you're working it. But this section on your truck, so no one talked about this. How to handle everything, how to shut your circuit breakers off, how to safely change out your batteries and filters and stuff. You kind of had to figure it out on your own. Now you want to save power. Things you can do. You can't turn off your headlights, leave those on. Leave your auxiliary lights on. You can't turn off your roof lights, front cab, rear cab, magazine, and someone's being pissy. And that will save you power. Adjusting difficulty. If you find the game is too hard or easy, you can change the difficulty settings at any time. Thank you. Now you gotta keep this thing under 150. You have to stay in the lane. You gotta stay on the right side of the lane. And you gotta stay under 150. If you're going too fast, you'll get a ticket. You get speeding fines. It does not have cruise control, which is kind of weird. So you just can't set yourself up to like a speed and just go. Kind of like you would in real life. But it's okay. Get yourself in line. The advantage to being in 3D space is I don't have to I think he just crashed into the thing. Okay, so docking. Use the docking camera to align your truck with the back of the bay. Maneuver close enough and the magnet systems will become available. When you're in position, pull the lever and lock your truck. there's the docking camera. I love how the joystick actually moves. According to your actual movements. Do not go too fast, or you'll like ram into it and potentially damage your truck. Might be too low. Back lock. Yeah, wasn't quite right, but they let me have it. I like that. Makes it really easy to get in and out. Job boards provide a list of contracts in the local area. As you earn certification skills, the list will expand, giving you access to new job types, cargo, and haul. Keep in mind that bonuses and deductions will differ between job types, and harsh penalties will be issued for abandoning hauls or canceled jobs. So I'm not going to get into this at the moment. First, we're going to check out the truck. Oh wait, hold on. Let me turn the lights back on. Let's check out our cab real quick. We didn't have the opportunity when we were doing this tutorial to check it out. So there's our CB. Here's our actual radio. Camera 1, camera 2. Emergency air brake. That'll stop your truck on a dime, or at least it's supposed to anyway. Cool planet. These are your power cells. When you highlight them, it'll tell you how the battery's doing. These are pretty good. Now, if you go up here, you'll find some more circuit breakers. Power cell, circuit breaker. No big deal. Okay. Everything's in good shape. Because we went with driver, not with standard. Otherwise, you might have far more problems initially starting. Down here, there's your bed. Here is another one. Okay, so we have a couple UCCs laying on the bench. Open that's locked, okay. We haven't unlocked that particular part yet. Here's your breakers. So like, as you noticed up front, the gravity, which they don't really show well, is kind of low on power, down to 36. Is kind of low, so you'd want to kill the breaker here, drift over, pull that, replace it with a new one, and come back and put it back. Otherwise, you can electrocute yourself or worse, fry your wreck. So what do we have in our truck? We have worker carton. Don't know what that's for. Crafting supplies. Power cell. Power cell plus. More supplies. Grow packs. Data cables. Extra gas. What are you? You are UCCs. You are... Okay, let's put the UCCs in the bin. Not that. With more UCCs. Okay. Let's put the UCCs away. That's an air filter. Wait, where was the air filter? I don't remember where the air filter was. Huh? Ah, air filter. I think there's 3 of them. Yeah. So the air filters should all be in good shape. Ah, see? Look, we're missing an air filter right here. I'm going to go ahead and install the air filter. Put our last air filter away. Okay, air filter done. And we're going to take the power cells, and we're going to load them in here. Now you can take these boxes and actually load them on shelves. Now I don't want to put those boxes like down there. I'd rather have them up here where I can find them. Like so. And, okay, so apparently. And now everything's put away. And if you want, you can come over here. Who's the doctor? Was it? Can we call for shop? Nope, it's not. I guess we are here for a drive. Keep in mind, our gravity is a little weak. It's 36%. Yeah, there we go. So, on here, we have our convoy. This is our ships. This is everything we've got. So, these are people we know. And things we can unlock along the way. For each zone. Apparently, there's more than 5 zones now. That's cool. And your jobs, these are the ones that are currently available. Map, this is everywhere that we have available to us. This is zone 1. I think this is zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, and then zone 5 is the screen one out here. And then we have our cargo, which, cool, I can do at least a little bit of management here. Nice. I like it. Can we move stuff? No, but we can at least see stuff. I can dig that. Okay, that works for me. Our base rig is 348 out of 441. Not bad. And we got skills. No skill points. These are our skill trees. You can go with bigger hauls, longer distances, valuable loads, heavy loads, all kinds of stuff. This side's safety. This side's risky. Hazardous waste and so on and so forth. Now, some of these actually allow you to have fragile clearance. Here it is. This is when you want trailer permissions. This unlocks, additional trailers. And you get this when you can get more than 1 trailer loads. So you can unlock both of these. And if by doing that, you can have 3 trailers on your BEM. Which is pretty cool. Okay, so we have 2 jobs. We have Certified Pro. Now you're taking your first job. You're on your way to being a full-time pro trucker. Next step, get certified. Welcome to Alice Prime. Follow GB's directions to complete your first delivery. Once you've completed your path, once you completed your pay, head to Palm View Station and take a new freight contract. All right, cool. So we need to do that. How do we get the truck to do that again? How do we get that screen again? Put out some music. See? Music. Now, turn off system alerts, radio, shutters, thrust, turn off choke. Now, which one was it? How do we get the computer back? Oh, cruise control. Yes, you have cruise control. Okay. Was it talk to the thingy here? I don't know. Okay, hold on. I gotta figure out how to get back to that menu. Because I didn't take it when it was there. Alright, hold that thought. I'm missing a key command, I'm guessing. Controls. Let's see here. I borked myself. That's my current job. But why can't I get to job payloads? I don't know. Did I bork myself? Um, I don't know. I don't know how to get a hold of the thingy. Can't exit truck here. Oh, that's how you do it. Gotta make sure the door's closed. I was like, wait a minute. Because I thought that's how you accessed it was through the door. Duh. Okay, so we have a rush delivery. 4 miles. I got an hour and a half, 2 hours to do it. Next hop. Yeah, and one hop is 5 hours, 4 miles. And then I've got some battery waste, 1 hop. 6 kilometers. So let's see here. Payout is $600, $700, $600. This one pays the most. Gives me 5 hours to do it. That's a ton of time. Absolute ton of time. And we got 1 job to purity and estimated time for delivery 2 hours. Yeah, let's take this one. It's worth the most. I'll give you this contract. Reimbursable of X amount in case of circumstances of early termination of contract, abandoned goods by driver, damage to cargo container, so on and so forth. Accept. Okay. Now, out of that menu, come here.
Break for barrel. This is Red Eddie. Cooking good out here.
This is Barrow. Go ahead. What can I do for you, mate?
I'm looking for info on the express gates. Last I heard, it was a parking lot out there.
Oh, now we're in the galaxy, you hear that? All clear out here as far as the eye can see.
Heard it from Dusty Bear. Our own set
There's a nice 3-hour.
Alright, you caught me.
Heh.
Just reading the mail here at the pit stop.
Those sheriff instincts die hard, don't they, old bear?
Now, who you calling old
Beep
base?
beep.
You've been out here just as long as I've been.
I wish they would tell you what your
Turkey's arguing again. You're
speedometer.
Oh, it's just a coffee break, Eddie. Ain't no one out here with us anyway.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. We got debris. Sure.
That's true. It's been pretty quiet today. Absolute shame. Beautiful day here in Atlas Prime.
Let's get back into the
Speaking of,
trace lane.
speak with a 33 dealing with a breakdown over in Onyx. Didn't get their name, but GB's been calling them Lucky J on account of their recent escapades. Oh yeah? Got yourself a green apple, Dusty? You know me.
Yep.
Always got time to help a newcomer.
There we go. Always use the trade lanes.
Get going, lads. I've got a cold rig that's got to go.
I'm about down and gone too. But thanks for the gate info, Barrow.
No worries, mate. Keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down.
Shiny side up and the greasy side down. That's a weird one for you. There we go. Control that truck. You just gotta remember to stay in the truck lane so you avoid the debris. Forgot there's tons of debris out here. Now there are a few cases where you can go out into the debris fields and actually pick up cargo and stuff. The little things. Alright, so how do you hitch trailer? Switch to your docking camera. Once within range, align, hit the trailer button, call OK. So we're going to turn around. Switch to the docking camera. Gonna adjust our pitch. Adjust our yaw, adjust our roll. Back her up. Just gotta get used to the controls. To be honest, I've had to play a game that actually used actual flight controls for space. So many don't do it. Alright, press tab to access the galactic map. From here, you can plan delivery routes. Now we're going to Purity. And from there, we're going to go ahead and go. Yep, to Purity. Now, to get to Purity, we need to go that way. Pull ourselves out of the bay. And there should be a gate that goes that direction. Where's the gate that goes that way? Not that one. It's this one over here. Follow the gates. Don't try and cowboy it across the sky. When you do that, you'll get in trouble. Not necessarily because, like you'll get a ticket or a fine or something. But what'll happen is you'll run into debris and stuff. And you don't want to do that. It's the last thing you want to do. Just speed your butt up and keep yourself under the speed limits and in the tread lanes. Pretty much that's the game. That's one thing I like about this game. It's simple, it's straightforward. At least until you get to Sunside. Zone 2, I believe it is. There's some areas in that area that are like radiation zones and stuff. And you have to stay in the trade lanes, or you'll actually burn up your rig. And you have to drive by using your cameras. It's pretty wild. Now you can, if you so choose, to try. I assume I gotta go through the trade lane here to get over there. So we'll do that. Yeah, I know. I hear you. Go ahead and honk your horn you like. I'm not gonna slow down for you. You're going like 100 and I want to go 150. Or at least as close to as I can anyway. Just back down to 85 here. Pass through Harmony Link. Just gotta line up at the gate. Don't go too fast or you'll end up getting a speeding ticket. There's a debris warning. I was getting a little too close to something out there. Now, like I said, you can go out there and explore the debris fields in your own free time. How to use a gate. Stop your truck at a suitable distance and the jump gate will power up. When it's powered up, if you have trouble making sure that facing the gate, and use the stop signs. Remember, gates between zones and some sectors will stay inactive until you get clearance from the DIV. In other words, you have to have the right driver's license in order to too far away. Huh? There it goes. till I get close enough. Get ready and jump. Poopa! Not too shabby. Alright. So our drop zone's about 3 kilometers up 3 miles up the road. And it looks like I can drive straight there. Don't look like I need to take a lane. Or rather, I'm going to take a lane, but it's the one right in front of me. This one's speed limit is 120. Yep. Yep, 95. See? And if you get caught there with their speed going up too high, they will give you a ticket. I think it's funny. I did that one time. I was going way too fast, and I was like, bing, here's a $400 ticket. It's like, what? Actually, I think they're like $20 or something like that. They're pretty cheap. Alright, so there's a job board. Up, 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 up. I'm too close to the building. Oh my goodness, I managed to not hit nobody. Whew. That was close. I wish I had an external camera on that one. That was a little close. Yeah. Now, once we get through a few missions, we'll actually unlock the ability to, like, paint your truck and customize it a little bit. And since I do have the DLCs, I have a few more paint jobs than is default. Just have to park our truck. There's the truck. So we got base payment, we got our drive safely, we got our early delivery, travel 14 miles. Not too shabby. That'll give us level 2. And we get a skill point. Now, in our skill points, just in time unlocks the jobs with shortened delivery windows. The other one we have is fragile loads. Okay. Now, the cargo clearance and long distance loads versus EVA training perishable. Perishable or long distance? Let's go for perishable. Yep, once I spend that skill point there. Because I do that with the EVA, with the perishable, big truck length permissions, and then we can convert to valuable loads, heavy loads, and so on. Because I just want to get both of these. It opens up way more stuff.
This is a break for Lucky J. Heard you've been given a just-in-time job permit.
Yep.
If that's so, then I might have a teeny tiny job for you.
Oh, sour
Come
candy.
find me at Harmony Link over in Atlas Prime if you're interested.
So, meet her in Atlas Prime. So what I can do is I can either go straight there, or I can go over here to the job terminal, back over here, and see if there's a load going to Atlas Prime. And I think I'm going to go check for a load going towards Atlas Prime. I gotta fly that way anyway. So if we look for a load, maybe we can find one. Now let's see here. Oh, there's the job board. Cash and carry is a store. Turn. Right, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. We're just way off. So I'll pull off to the side a little bit. Slow us down. And pull us back. Wow, this is gonna suck. Bolts. I'm too crooked. Apparently. Like I said, not forgiving. Not forgiving at all. There we go. Jeez. You gotta get dead on or it's not gonna work. It's like real life. Alright, let's see what we have here. So this one's going to Emerald Junction. This one's going to Emerald Junction. And that one's going to Junk Fields. So no one's going to Atlas Prime. That does not help me any. I do, however, want to go to the shop. There's a shop over here. There. And there's the parking bay. I want to hit all three of them while we're here. So we got no cargo, so there's no reason to not. So we got power over to cash and carry. And take a look at the shop and what that has to do for us. And we'll go from there. Right there. That should give us what we want. Easy peasy. Don't do it. Now we can go shopping. So, in the shopping category here, we can either buy and sell stuff. So I have data cables. They pay extra for chemicals and electronics. So this one here is listed as electronics, so they'll pay extra for it. About 3%, not bad. This is good general goods, chemicals. So we want to sell this. My cleaning supplies. I'll sell my cleaning supplies. I have a fuel can. I'll sell my fuel can. That is paper products. So no. Now, what are we buying? I could use another air filter. So I have a spare. I'm more interested in buying things that I actually need. A spare hard case. More than I can afford. It is $475. I could do that. Oh, $2,000 for a plus battery. I might just buy that. I'm gonna buy it. So it's gonna cost me $3,000. And that'll give me the spare filter and the battery, and they get my supplies. We'll deliver your to your airlock immediately. Alright, so if I go up here, you'll notice the supplies are gone. And open the airlock. Boop. There's my battery, and there's my filter. Now the filter, we're going to put back in the shot case. Put that there for now. Thank you. And in your case, I'm going to go grab that battery. And since we're in dock, we're going to put this plus battery in our gravity generator. Alright, when gravity is lost, everything goes offline. That's fine. Movement in cab. Yep, we got it. Because what we're going to do here is we're going to change out this super weak battery for this super massive one. Grab the battery, put it in the bin. Now, see, this one makes for a good backup battery, like in a case of emergency. Kind of like this one here. But now I don't have to worry about my gravity generator for a while. Oh, wait. I forgot to put the batteries away. Oh, they don't want me to spend money on something because I just spent all my muda on that battery. That would be so worth it. Wait, hold on. Let's go ahead and pull out of here. And then we'll go to the parking garage real quick. And then we'll go back down westbound. Kind of important to do all your stuff. Now, if you're in the harder difficulty modes, you're going to have basically all your stuff is going to be going bad. You're going to have all kinds of crap. Oh, wait. Is that the parking garage? The purple field? Oh, it looks like it. It is. Okay, that was my misunderstanding of where the bay was. I thought it was a pull in like the shops. Alright, so now we can do customizations. I can rest. Okay, so I can do some sleep resting. That's cool. I'm not going to. Okay, so that's what that is. It's a safe place to rest in your cabin. I thought that was something else. I thought that was the paint shop. We got to customize your truck. Now we get to go take a nap. That was my fault. I wish there was a job going towards Atlas Prime. Yeah, 78. It's fine. My gate's over there. Just gotta go check out the gate. And we'll be fine. These types of games are not for everybody. They're very slow. Very monotonous. They can be very boring too. I turned the radio on, but considering we play on YouTube, I can never trust that the music's gonna be DRM free in these games. So I tend to turn the music off. Unless I know for sure that we're not gonna get, a strike or something. Auto essentials. Bet you that's where I get to upgrade my truck. Alright, Sour Candy, what you got?
Breaker for Lucky J. You here for that job I mentioned? Great. I'm looking for someone to haul something to Emerald Junction.
Oh!
I do it myself, but I really need to get back to my workshop. Should be some sweet lettuce on delivery, though.
Sure. What am I hauling?
A little something for Barrow. Nothing crazy, though. Scout's honor. Now,
Oh, yeah.
just give me a moment. Okay,
Yeah.
I've sent you the delivery schedule. If you're too early, there'll be nowhere to park the trailer. And if you're too late, Barrow won't need the shipment anyway.
Of course.
The trick is to optimize your route. It might be a quick turnaround, but you can't make it too quick. You copy? Great. Catch me on the rebound and let me know how it panned out.
Uh-huh. Alright, so pick up. Pick up from over there. So the mechanic shop is where I think we do your upgrades at. While we're doing this, let's go ahead and set our course to Emerald Junction. So it says to go through Medusa 6 versus going through Purity. Which is interesting. We'll take their word for it. So I need to arrive from 3:05 a.m. Just-in-time deliveries have a schedule. You just gotta hit the schedule window and you're good to go. So now we got our cargo. Stop for Barrow. Our gate junction is where? How are we supposed to get there now? It's 4 miles that way. I guess we can just go straight ahead and jump into the lane. Just as long as we dodge the debris. Yeah, I know there's debris. As long as we don't go too fast, we can dodge the debris. I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, it's supposed to. They're supposed to go somewhere else, but I ain't fighting with it. I gotta get up there anyway. So, might as well. Go this way, jump in the lane, and call it a day. Then we are jumping into lanes to watch for traffic. Gotta watch your corners to merge. You might clip these lights, and that'd be bad. Might clip the archways, that would be bad. Might clip a truck, that would be really bad. Last thing you want to do is clip something and take some damage. But it's okay. It's life. It's life on the trucks. Now we're down to half a tank of gas, so we'll have to grab some gas when we get to our next stop. Should be able to grab some in every system. Just a matter of finding the gas station. Most of these roads are going to be either 120 or 150. Some of them are less, as you've noticed. It's always the fun part, is finding out how fast you can go. It's always the trick. Alright. So pop out here, head over to Medusa. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take us to get there. But I don't want us to show up before 3:05. So, just 2 hours from now. Took us 5 minutes to get here from the bay. I don't know how long it's going to take us to get through Medusa.
Breaker, this is a 10-7.
Welcome to Medusa 6.
Sure.
This is an automated checkpoint inspection.
Yeah.
Please be patient while security drones check for compliance.
Oh. I almost bumped the drum.
Inspection has concluded. Result is green. Please enjoy the rest of your journey.
Let's refocus. Now, as I was saying,
Uh-huh.
Breaker, this is a 10-17 for Lucky J. Can I get you 20? You really are a green apple, huh? Well, I've been hearing reports of an unregistered freight job. You hauling something for sour candy? Yeah, all right. I'll let it slide this time. Just be careful in the future, all right? Most folk at the DIV ain't as lenient as me.
Yeah. She's our handler at the DIV. In other words, careful what you're carrying. But it's fine. It's fine. Get on your side of the lane, buddy. Like I said, we still have half a tank of gas, so I don't need gas. Express gate to Emerald Junction. I still have an hour. Half an hour, rather. So, usually just-in-time deliveries, from what I remember, just-in-time deliveries tended to be like literally no wait when you get there. They're literally timed out so that when you get there, you're at the window. But again, it's kind of run the story missions, not the actual freeform. So the freeform missions, they might be a little tighter.
Lucky J had just seen warping in. Well, how about
Yeah.
that then? Perfectly on time. Right
Yeah, exactly.
on stopwatch. Head on over and attach the merch at these coordinates. We'll have this job wrapped up in no time at all.
That's the zone I want me to drop in, but I can't come from this side. So like I said, showed up at 319. Battery plus plus is amazing. Oh my gosh. So worth the money. I'll say that. I want those in every slot. Oh my goodness. That is so nice. cargo. Damage client property. Oh, I think when I released it, I bumped it. Oops. Anyway, we got 500 experience. We got 1,500 coins credits, which just about pays for my battery I bought. So there is that.
Great stuff. Thanks for the delivery, Lucky. I'll keep you in mind next time I need something doing on the sly. Oh yeah, Candy said she's headed to Medusa 6. If you want to catch up with her. As for me, it's back to the old grind.
Sure.
Catch you later, Lucky. This is Barrow out and in the clear.
So they want to just go back to Medusa 6. Which is fine. But, as always, you never want to run empty if you can avoid it. So, somewhere over here, there should be a gas station, Starbreak supplies, fuel pump. I got a fuel pump over here. Pulling up this one and grab some supplies. I don't need the actual supplies. But I might stop in there and see if I can sell some stuff. Make a little extra money from what I have. There we go. Into the gas. Fuel. Fuel her up. Because I want to fill it up. I'd rather spend the $1,500 on gas than, yay. We're fueled. I don't see a mission depot in this area. So let's go ahead and go over to Medusa 6. Because that's, life. Yeah. Going to my gate. A little unconventional angle, but going to my gate. Good to go. Back to Medusa 6. We already got our fuel. So, there's a parking lot. There's candy. You're locked. I don't have gate permissions for that. Oop, we're running a little fast. I wonder, can I adjust that? Display maybe? Let me see here. Render scale. No. POV. Field of view. Let's back it up. Make it a little better. Oh, much better. Much better. That's a little more natural. That 54 was like way too narrow for being in a car. Oh my goodness! Debris. Do I have damage? No, I think I avoided damage. Nope, I got a leak. Wait, bugger. I do have a leak. Let's go out and patch our truck. Yeah. It's okay. Ooh. Come on. Other check. Any more? Be good. So that's the only one I damaged. Sorry. I mean, my truck moving again. Ow. Reorganize my hold after I dock next to get my next load.
This is Sour Candy, looking to kill some time. Got any apple ears out there? What about you, LJ? Want to play a little game? Yep, I'm so excited. I wanted to try this for so long. Anyone else around? Moon, baby.
Oh no.
Catch you, Candy. Oh,
Here we go.
strange of you to be killing time when you're always running out of it.
This is Red Eddie pitching in. Candy's always got too much time, or too little, if you ask me.
That's funny.
I'm excellent with my time, thank you very much. Just stuck at the bank a while because I missed my dumb loan appointment. But anyway, enough of that boring stuff. Welcome to Sour Candy's amazing, fantastic Galaxy Trivia Game!
Okay.
Might be too many adjectives.
Here's how it works. I'll ask a few questions, and the first person to radio the right answer gets a point. I didn't think that far ahead. Winner gets, bragging rights, and bragging rights are like gold around here. Alright, players, I think it's time. Let's get started.
Yeah, like we're gonna answer these right.
Question number 1. Starbreak has what type of animal as their adorable mascot? Sorry, LJ, it's definitely not an eagle. Who else wants to give it a go? It's Skip the pig. Correct. 1 point for Moon Baby.
Like we know this.
Okay, on to the next round. Now, you all know me, and how I've made volatile chemicals a hobby.
Sure.
You say that like it's a good thing, sis.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's a fun thing, which makes it a good thing.
Uh-huh.
This trivia is something everyone should know. Question 2. What does TNT stand for? That's not even close. Candy, you're out of your dynamite-loving mind if you think any of us knows that. Hey, dynamite is totally different. But yeah, maybe that wasn't as easy as I thought. This is GB Broadcasting. Mind telling me what you're all up to?
Good.
Middle of a nail-biting episode of Sour Candy's Marvelous Amazing Galaxy Trivia Game. I think that's what it was called. Listen, Candy, I don't want to be the fun police, but you're being a bunch of windjammers. You gotta
Ooh.
wrap it up.
Ouch.
We're almost done, I promise. 2 more minutes, please. All right. You're lucky I like you a bunch. But wrap it up soon, okay?
Uh-huh.
Thanks, B. We will. Right. I've got one last question for you all.
What?
Obviously, that was the incredibly talented Velvet Bandwagon.
Uh-huh.
For the final point, what was the name of that award-winning track?
No way! It's Rusty Gold!
Oh!
Sorry, LJ. Red was on the money.
I got 0 for 0.
Goes his way. Now let me tally the scores.
I got goose egg.
1 point here. Another there, and...
Ouch.
And don't y'all have something else to be doing? Something a little more productive?
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Now you're really being the fun police.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, thanks for helping me pass the time, everyone. I'll catch y'all again soon.
Catch you around, sis.
Bye,
Nut job. Okay. That leaves me in the dark on what to do. So, let's see here. I guess we need to find ourselves a job. Maybe we'll pull into here, into the hub. What the hell did I bump? Okay, I have job board, star break lines, cash and combo. Alright, job board. That's what we're looking for. It's the job board. I don't need anything from the shops. But the job board could use some moolah. Could definitely use a bit of moolah. Da 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 da. Park on that truck. Park on that truck. Straighten up. It's off just a little. Alright, let's find us a job. What do we got? We got lots of options. Okay, so this one's got a one hop. What is this? 18 minutes. Ain't happening. Now we've got a hop in the way. Not happening. Hops are about an hour. That's 2 jumps. Estimated time 3 hours. Expires in 18 minutes. Let's see here. What do we got? This is a just-in-time delivery. Going out to Purity, paying $1,500. That's pretty good. Anyone got a better one? No, so that just-in-time is the best price. Guess that'll work. Going to Purity, time is 3.5 hours. Delivery window is 6:30 to 8:08. Current time is acceptable. Tip to the hitch. Not going into the shop. Right now, we just want to make sure we have everything we need. Dodge the debris. Get ourselves some cargo. Look at that guy. 3 trailers long. So pretty. So pretty having 3 trucks. Alright. Come on, Grav. There we go. Go ahead and just ease on in. Ease on in. There's our luck. Now you get up to Atlas Prime. Ooh. This load's a bit chunky on the weight. It's definitely pulling a little. Total haul weight, 84,000 pounds. I think this is where I want to go. Oh, looks like I went the wrong way. It's fine, I guess. We'll just scoot across. This is the receiver gate. So what we'll do is pop out of here. Make the left. Shoot the debris field. It's only 2 miles. Rather than going back down and around. Slow us down. Going too fast, you hit something, you're gonna have damage. Grab the debris field now. I have to go this way and go around. Swing around. Slow us down a little bit, slow us down. It's a warning and not an actual collision. And besides, I need to come around here anyway to turn into the gate. Otherwise, you're not going to get in the cave properly. And so we'll see how we do. So we have to be there between 6 and 8, and 6:30 and 8. So it's now 4 and change. go. How long is it gonna take us to jump? Alright. Not too bad. Now to get to purity from here. There's a gate that goes down to Palm. Yeah, over there's a gate that goes over to purity. So I kind of want to judge this way. I have an air leak. Bloody bugger. From what? That's gonna waste some time. Where? I got two. Not sure why I have air leaks, but I didn't hit anything, did I? I don't know. Maybe doing through that debris field. Either that or it's just the truck breaking down to break down. The truck does that. It's really bad if you're in, like the high maintenance mode. The truck is constantly breaking down if you do that. Like I said, if you go out there and explore the debris fields, then you can sometimes find used filters, batteries. Oh God, am I leaking? No. That's the important one. Are you leaking? As long as you're not leaking, you're usually okay. You just took a bump to the fender and you're fine. Diego's Paint and Ride, not available. That and the mechanic shop. I think the mechanic shop wasn't available too. I don't know. Might have been paint available. I don't know. Now this particular lane is a top speed of 150. Now, I don't know if it's supposed to be miles, kilometers, or just units. I'm assuming miles, because that's how the game's registered. Is like everything's 3 miles away or whatever. That'd be my assumption. But you know, never assume. So right now it's 5:53. We're actually doing pretty good on time. So we got our way up to through Harmony Link. Hold this at, what is it, 108 or whatever. Gotta cruise our way on through. Actually slow it down now that we're out of there. Cruise control on. Makes it so much easier. Time to get the lights on. Might as well save the batteries. That's the trap. You gotta remember to turn things off, like the lights. No point in having your lights on when you don't need them. Because all it's gonna do is chew up your batteries. At least early in the game. After you get to where you're making a lot of money, it doesn't matter. Because you're going to be using the super high-end batteries. And you're not going to worry about it. Because you'll buy upgrades to your truck, you know. Maybe make it more power efficient or whatever. So it uses less power, less gas, that kind of stuff. Okay, so it is 7:30. Not too bad. Considering our window is between 6:30 and 8 o'clock. I got half an hour to pump 3 miles and drop it off. Take the underneath the flyover. Pop into the lane. As long as the cops don't decide to stop me, I'll be fine. Drop zone's on the other side of the freight terminal. So, there is that. And I'm trying to play the game without using the chase cam. Internal temperature 68. External temperature negative 170. Average pitch in a flight of the sun. It's like external temperature 5,000 degrees. Internal temperature 4. And you're watching your batteries go zoom as your systems try to keep you cool. All right. Careless driving. Damage to plant property. Great. That was a third of my money. That was that bump that we had. That wasn't me. It was the trailer. All right. It's fine. We're not really worried about the money anyway right now. We're just trying to get levels. So I leveled up. That means we can go over to the skills chart and we have a point. And we're going towards this one here. And then from there, we'll go on to the other side and we'll go towards fragile loads, long haul loads, and grab this one. Now there's a parking bay. I don't know what else we have here for services. I'm assuming there's a job vendor down here at the Jefferson place. But I might be wrong. Yeah, there it is. Job board and cash and carry. Do I need the cash and carry? We'll take the job board. Because we only have $1,800 for name. And I don't have enough money to buy, like, real batteries or whatever. But when we get to this job board, I am going to take a minute and do a survey of my trucks. Other things. The air filters, the UCCs, that kind of stuff. Before I actually pull a job. That's what you want to do. Either when you do the shopping or you're in a job board. Now, I don't need shopping, but I do want to turn my lights on and adjust myself. Right, you go down there. You go there. You go up there. Because I don't have enough room for boxes. Alright. That's locked. That's fine. Check that. It's good. It's fine. Those don't have any. Where's my filter for here? Okay, so I have 3 filters. I had 4 filters installed. Okay, some sort of filter. No, that's fine. I have one. But since I don't have one in this bay, let's just go ahead and install it and be done with it. It's fine. It's just a matter of making sure you have everything put away. So I always check everything. You're good. You're good. You're good. Those are good. Alright. Want to check everything. Oh wait, I need a drop. Need to make some money. Alright, what do we got here? This one here is 900. Oh, it's 1,000. Here's 1,000. What do we got? This is a 2-hop special. It's 2 hops, but it's only $1,000. This is 2 hops, it's $900. This is 2 bucks, $900. Where's it going? Here's 6 onyx purity. Kind of like purity. Purity is a good place to go. I think purity's one that's got the repair bay. So is it map already there? Yeah, I'm gonna jump from rim purity. We're not. That's right. Right. Objective. hit Onyx. So we're gonna start here in Purity, pop up here at Atlas Prime and then Onyx. Now where's my cargo? Oh, head to Onyx, pick up cargo. Go back to Purity. Oh, I misread it. This is a go get it. Take it over. It's fine. I don't know if you actually need to sleep or anything. Turn off left thruster, turn off right thruster. How would you do that? I don't know why you would turn off the thrusters. But it's fine. Whatever. Boom! Yeah. I'm leaking. Fudge me. Yeah. Let me go patch my truck real quick. That's what I get for not paying attention where I'm driving. Jeez. So nerfed myself on that one. Oop. No, stop. Stop bouncing around like a chicken. Fine, whatever. Come on. Any more? Alright. Well, I don't have to deal with general maintenance, the advanced maintenance problems. So I went with straight driver. Because I don't know the game very well. And I'm prone to bumping stuff. At least we're no longer gassing. Hitting that means I'm probably going to lose, this whole payment for this trip is going to be wasted. Too close? We're not close enough. There it goes. Wasn't lined up. Wasn't lined up, that's why.
Results are satisfactory.
Alright.
Have a great day.
Now, getting to where we want to go. Auto Essentials is here now. It's Prime. I need to go to Onyx. So other than cutting through the area that's gonna damage me, I guess we'll go this way towards the paint shop. Go down here, catch the sideway over. Because we can go here, take us over to Palm View, and then from Palm View we should be able to take on up to where we need to go over in Onyx. I believe there's a road that goes from here to Onyx. Onyx is over there. Other side of this, there is a road that heads towards Onyx, so if you want to go, it's going to hit that. Let's go ahead and choose the cruise control. Set to 130, right? Yeah, 130. Don't know about fuel. Don't know about air. It's just a matter of just getting there. Not used to using the cruise control. It's definitely a different way of driving. Because you're not constantly accelerating and decelerating. But because of the way it turns, you kind of have to, what's the word I'm looking for? Drift your way through corners rather than driving normally. Because you don't have, I mean, it does have slow down friction. Because basically what the cruise control does in this is it turns off the, well, it should turn off the inertial dampeners. Or your retro rockets. But I think what it actually is just burn more gas. Just like if you were a regular car. Space games tend to not use proper space physics. And I don't understand why. It's never something that has made sense to me. Now, there are some games I get it. And this is one of them. Where you want to have, you know, the more car-like feel. Or the more airplane-like feel. And to do that, you gotta have drag. Well, the drag is artificially induced by your speed stabilizers to reduce your speed and stuff. There it is. It's over here. It's actually really close to the gate. And that's good. Works for me. I'll have to go bugger down to Atlas Prime from here, but there we go. Nice and easy. Yeah, I keep wanting to use W and S for forward and reverse, not space and shift. Doesn't feel natural to do it that way. Though, all things considered, it's not like I'm using a steering wheel with, drive pedals either. Alright, get into the lane with the pods. Get us up to speed. Speed limit's 150. Thankfully, it's only 1.2 miles. Not really in the cruise control. We'll go ahead and set it. Make that a little easier. See, now cruise control in space, if you're actually using space sim with space physics, the cruise control, the inertial dampers be off. So it's not always trying to normalize your speed with everything around you. That being said, in this case, I think it actually burns more gas because it's constantly accelerating against its own inertial reduction system. Or not turning off the inertial reduction system.
Lucky Jay, how's the grind? I'm finally free of bureaucracy, so heading back to my work.
Okay.
I told you I had a workshop, right? Well, either way, you should absolutely swing by next time you pass through Tank Town. This is Sour Candy with the 8s and 3s. Laters, LJ.
Okay. So I've got to get to Medusa 6. Which is I'm going to have to go through... Wait. I think it's this one. Go from here to Palm View, from Palm View over. I think that's how this works. There's 3 of you in the way, so it's kind of hard for me to get, on the right. So yes, I have to pass on the left. Don't bump, don't bump, don't bump, don't bump, don't bump. This 90,000-pound load kind of sucks. Not as bad as that 84, though. Yeah, that one 84,000-pound load, and it was really messed up. It was like it was dragging me all over the place. Like it was tail whipping or something. And once we come out of here, we gotta figure out how we get up to Medusa. I think I can just fly up to it. I don't think there's a lane going that far from here. So, if that's the case, then stay in this, get ourselves around this feeling here. Yeah, it's 1.6 miles out. So, there's a lane? Oh, no, there's a lane going to it. Right there. Cool. Let's go up here, jump into the lane. Which will keep us out of the debris fields. Like this guy here went through the debris field to get here. I'm avoiding the debris field. It's bad enough before I got here I clunked my nose. Clunked my schnoz. But it's okay. Slide on into the jump gate window. And charged. One thing about fixed jump gates in reality is if you actually had fixed jump gates is they would require very little processing power.
This is an automated inspection checkpoint. Please be patient while we check for compliance with local regulations. Thank you for your time. You are clear to proceed. Have a safe trip.
Okay. Then Medusa 6 into Emerald Junction. So we'll go up here up to Medusa 6 Hub and take the road out to the junction, drop the trailer off. Recommended speed through here is 150. I think we're going to stick at 120. And we can go to 150, but the way this thing slides around, the number of incidents and violations I already probably have on this particular load, I don't know if we're going to profit at all from it. So, no point in adding to the risk factor here. There's a lane over here. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn my power lights off. Got to turn my lights up to save my batteries. From when I docked last. There we go. Meet her in Tank Town. Let me drop off my cargo. Take the express toll. Oh, that's right. Tolls. Express loads take tolls. The junk field is over there. Wait. Where's my load going? Oh, God. It overrode my thingy. Purity. Fudge mucking. I'm like, wait a minute. This is only about a 2 jump. No, it's one of those things that... It's one of the things I don't like. Is that when the storyline kicks in, it'll override. Damn it. Whatever your current side job is. One of the things I don't like is that this load is not going to be a profitable one. I've bumped some stuff. Salvage beacons. Remember I was mentioning the stuff that you can pick up when yours loose? Yeah, look for those. I'm gonna dump this load. I don't think anything's gonna go out to what is it? Trash Town? Whatever she's at. Tanker Town or something. But I don't know. Jumping.
Welcome to Purity.
Yeah, stop
This is
her.
an automated checkpoint inspection. Please be patient while security drones check for compliance.
Yeah, no, it would be fine if it hadn't overrode my
Check complete.
cords.
Results are satisfactory. Have a
Thanks.
great day.
Maybe this dropped off. Be lucky if I'm not paying more than the load's worth. On this particular one. Like I'm at $1,600. But this is supposed to be $1,000 load. I paid express gate fees that I didn't need to pay because I went the wrong way. And I'm gonna have to pay for the damage to that buoy. As well as damage to the trailer. So I'm expecting less than 50%. is it now? We got 2,000 experience points. That's good. Time was fine. Late delivery because I went the wrong way because of that. Careless driving. Damage to property. Unprofessional conduct. So, yeah. $1,000 became 500. So about 50%. I was pretty close. But that's level 4. Level 5. Very nice. So that means we have yeah. So Sour Candy will unlock upgrades, and Red Eddie will unlock an upgrade here. Alright. Skills. 50 points. We want this one. Perishable goods. Firm. And we want the multi-trailers. After that, we're good. So now, I need to go to Tank Town. But we want to check to see if there are any loads going to Tank Town. So where's the hub? There's Jefferson. I believe Jefferson Place has the hub stuff. That's where it's all registered. Chopper, there it is. So, I remember the dampers and stuff. There are controls up here. They allow you to turn on and off your specific thrusters. That allows you to save gas. Now, it is not recommended. Mainly because you're gonna forget to turn them back on. It's just how it works. But if you're doing a long haul job, or you're really low on power, it might be worth it to set your cruise control, turn off your reverse thrusters, and save the power. It might be worth it to you. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Anything going to Emma Junction, Tank Town, Onyx, Purity? No Tank Town jumps. All right. So nothing going to Tank Town. I don't see any reason not to follow the story, so nothing for Tank Town, so we're out of this. Like I said, I got perishables and whatnot. You might want to I want to stop over here real quick. I don't think the map tells you like who buys what. Um, so there is that. Hmm. Yeah. So I think we'll stop in over here on our way over there. See if we can solve any of this extra cargo that we have. I got a little extra cargo. It's just a matter of seeing if anyone wants to buy it. Here we go. Nice and easy. A little crooked, but maglock fixes itself. And cargo. So the chemicals, textiles. This is not textiles. This is paper products. No, it's textiles. Never mind. So they pay 4% for textiles. Huh? Pharmaceuticals are priced down. So might be worth picking that up. Cargo, chemicals. I'd love to buy another list, but I can't afford it. Let me see. What's this cost? The power cell, 160. 150 for that. Okay. Now these are a small fortune. I don't really need anything. Now, emergency supplies are pretty cheap because I'm minus 20%. So I might pick up the emergency supplies rather than the. Yeah, let's grab those. Alright, let me turn the lights back on. And then we'll go get our emergency supplies and we'll fix our shelves. Alright. Emergency supplies. Cable. Craft supplies. Go grab our other one. Oh. Well, let me stack them. Oh. Well, that's silly. Okay. You should be able to stack those. Whatever. There, I'll float your boat. And maybe, Tank Town wants to buy some supplies. Maybe. Maybe the pharmaceuticals are worth it there. It's hard to say. I think it's possible. I might get at least 100% value. So those are 20% off. And they cost me like $500 for both. Which means full value is 6-ish. Now we're going to do the whole stop and go thing. So if we see, you know, a beacon or something, we're gonna stop at it. It's kind of what we're looking for. Now we saw a beacon before because I was in the middle of a load that was probably a lost cause anyway. I wanted to make sure that, you know, we just got that done.
Checkpoint inspection. Please be patient while security drones check for compliance.
Yes. I have a truck. It's not leaking. I've got no contraband as far as I know.
Result is green. Please enjoy the rest of your journey.
Yep. We're good. Let's see, like, if you go into these junk fields, look over here. Oh, that's collision hazards. Sometimes you'll find beacons. And I saw one when we were passing through. And I didn't stop because I was just trying to get rid of the load. Now, I'm hoping I can find another one. My hull's critical. Let's see. That's why we're leaking so much. Maybe she can repair me. She'll stop at Goodman Tower. And do some trading. It's a resting location. Star supplies, fuel. Fuel, we're fine. Alright. It's fine. It's just a matter of backing up and parking the truck. And almost there. Easy peasy. Hit the hitch. Now, if there's a truck depot here, I might build look to see if there's anything going to tank down. Now they want pharmaceuticals plus 9%. So I bought these. This one's damaged a little bit. This one here is up. So 720 for those. That's good. I don't have food. Craft supplies, data cables. What do they have? Energy drinks. That's a waste. Logo. Really? Okay. Textiles are super cheap here. Data tapes, electronics. What's this one? Stim packs. Pharmaceuticals. Shock sensitive electronics kits. You don't want to take shock sensitive stuff unless you have shock boxes. And I've got shock boxes. And the batteries aren't shock proof, but I just like them bouncing on the cabin. Textiles are cheap, but I don't think there are any textiles here. We got some food. Chemicals are down 10%. So, maybe buy some chems? Not farms. Chems. So, grab the gas. Alright. Go grab the gasoline real quick. Put it on a shelf. Anything to make a few extra bucks of profit. Especially when you're doing these story mission runs. I don't see a truck. Thingy for cargo loads in this general vicinity. So I should pop over to junk fields and then up to tank town. Okay. I mean, as maybe we'll find some random space cargo. It's always a possibility. Like I said, we're going to stop into every store along the way. Since we're not doing cargoes. We're trying to make some money. We'll make some money one way or another. That's for sure. This game is actually really solid. I do have to say that. It's definitely a solid game. It's just a matter of learning the controls. Now, if I had my Thrustmaster, paint job, Metro Mile unlocked. Oh, must have driven enough. I think that's a distance-based one. Body shop, yeah. I think that's where I'm going. I think her shop's a body shop. That's a mechanic. I think it's a body shop, though. So you actually get your truck repaired. Because you start with a pretty damaged truck. We're okay. We're just looking for debris we can collect. Yeah, I know. Keeping a distance. I wish I'd gone to that salvage beacon so I could show y'all what one looks like. No. Can I find one? No. I didn't see a place to go shopping here either. Because it wasn't around where I was. Though, considering that area is really nasty. When it comes to debris, which also means it's good for finding things you can salvage. If you can find it. Auto route services. Slow down. 85. Well, let's speed limit it. Pop down here, go see sour candy. There's a shop. Let's stop there first.
Hey, LJ. Couldn't help but notice your shutters are bust. If you're between jobs and got the time, I could have a look at them if you want. Okay then. Swing by my workshop. I'll see if I can't get them unjammed. And if I do, well, it should open up a whole new world for you. And by a whole new world, I mean access to the solar provinces.
Yeah. I'll go in to see you in a minute. Solar Provinces is around the time that I stopped playing first time. And that was because you get stuck in there for a while, and I was not happy playing in that space. But I'm willing to give it another go. I'm not saying that, people want to see this particular game, because it is a fun game, and it is kind of old and whatnot. And it's one of those that if I want to see people in here, I'm probably going to have to play it for a while. And at the right times. Okay, so everything's on sale. Nothing's for buy. All right. 85 for the shot containers. That's actually 45. That's actually a decent price. Energy stuff's on sale, so batteries are cheap. Wow, I spent $2,000 for that one battery. I want that. Electronics. Now for resale stuff. So then it's on sale. Chem's a little. It's kind of expensive though. Those are. These are on sale, believe it or not. Not much. Just a little. So I'm buying one container. Because they're kind of expensive, but I want one more container. You know, hold on a second. Let me turn the daylight on. Rear cap? Where's the mezzanine? Nope, rear cap. Mezzanine's the one I don't need. Yeah, no. Nope. Now these don't have, you know, any uses anyway. But shelf. That one. And there's that new battery upstairs. Which is amazing. There. Shelf. And then we'll go get our shutters fixed. That off. Pull that. Maybe she can fix my hull. I don't have a lot of money. I only have $2,800 because I bought that container and I bought the extra battery. There we go. And another pair by.
Right. That should have fixed things. Give it a go.
Pull the lever for your shutters. Do so in daylight spaces.
Now you know what these do, right?
No, not really.
Not completely foolproof, but it should stop your cab from getting too hot during a solar storm. And by too hot, I mean hot enough to immolate stuff. Well now, sounds like Lucky J got a pretty big fix today. Hey,
Yeah,
you been reading the mail this whole time, B?
probably.
My job is listening to you all chatter, so yep, the whole time.
That's
Anyway,
funny.
Lucky J, I'm officially giving you gate permissions for the solar processes.
Yay, the ones I don't want. Alright, so now we have access to it. We have access to go to the places I don't want to go to. I'm not a fan of this provinces. So Heaven's Rest is where they want us to go next.
Nice. Despite being deadly, those sectors are always so pretty. And Candy, while I've got you,
Mm-mm.
this isn't about my overdue registration, right? Because
Eh.
I swear... No, but let's circle back to that later.
Ouch.
Dylan wanted me to pass along a message. He's got that thing you asked for. Ooh, my thing?
That's not shady.
All I know is he's dropping it at Heaven's Rest. Ugh, why can't he just bring it to Tank Town? You really want me sticking my nose into you and Barrow's deals?
Yeah.
Thanks for the info, GB. No problem.
Yeah.
GB, signing off. So, LJ, ready to test those fancy new shutters? I'm like 87% sure they'll work as intended. Don't be so pessimistic. I'm a glass half full kind of girl, you know? Now just head on over to Heaven's Rest. It's not too far from here.
Yeah.
I'll stick around at the workshop and get things ready for the delivery. Candy out.
Yeah. Thanks, Candy. Gas? No, I gotta have a tank. We'll be good as long as I don't go crazy. I don't go nuts, we'll be fine. It's important to not go crazy. Like I said, as long as we're not in the radiation zones, it's not hard. Switch this to my front camera. I'm gonna need that in a minute. Because in order to see, when you jump to these zones, you gotta have, you gotta use the cameras. And like this here, I know I'm not in the lane. That's how I bumped something once before. I got too close to one of these buggers over here. Bumped one of these buoys. I was like, that's bad. Wait my turn, go after Frank's. That coming from the side body. Alright. Yep. Oh, they have the sun warning. Drop the shirts before we jump. And pray.
Hey, LJ, you doing alright there? Solar flares have been pretty intense in these parts lately.
Yep.
Don't worry though, you'll be fine. You won't sizzle as long as you're careful. Just remember to use those shutters and keep your eye on your monitors.
Yep. So I got the camera pushed forward. Now I got parking lots out there. But I don't have... Supposed to be 85. Is... anywhere of value. Like a shop or whatever. There's a parking garage. Yep. I have my thing up, so we're fine. But the camera's gonna go out. Still okay. Wrongly service. Yeah, no, okay. Be nice if I had a place to go shopping, though. But it's fine. I need to get to... Where is it now? Heaven's Blast, which is behind me. Like I said, I am not a fan of this region of space. Voluntarily, I will not go back there. And I went to the ones that are super close to the sun. Oh my god. You have to so be crazy to want to deliver to these areas. But people do. You know, people like living in them, so to each their own. Oh no, don't bump it. Gotta back up with 3 trucks deep. I guess we're after this tandem. It's okay. I just know I don't want to do loads out here. Because it's... Driving like this is such a pain in the butt. Now, don't get me wrong. The money out here is pretty solid. It's pretty solid. It's good money.
Throwing at you, Lucky J.
But...
You here to pick up sour candies, Reefer? You know, cold box, hot box, a big temperature controlled trailer with mag locks.
Sure.
For transporting stuff sensitive to temperature. Anyway, I parked it in a safe, shady spot just to be safe. Pinging your coordinates now.
Red Eddie here, cruising the solar provinces. If any other truckers are coasting these parts, be sure to keep the coldbacks close.
Yeah, I noticed.
And those shutters down.
Because I think last time I was here, totally blew it. There's a shop here. And I do want to stop it. That's the shop. Looks like it. Candy awaited her load. Turn us around. There it is. It's fine. I'll stay behind the solar shield. Visit the shop. Allow her to line up, cameras only. It's always the trick. Can you line it up? I think we got it this time. There you go. So that took 2 tries. Not bad. Could be worse. Alright, so the energy is in low demand, textiles are in high demand, food's up, farm's up. So I have nothing here of value that they want. In demand. I mean, these are a little up, but you know, not great. Now these, the power cell, like the new power cell I bought, worthless. But that minus 30%, it might be worth. They have another one. They do for $1,400. Yes, yeah, super cheap. Yeah, that would definitely make me money. I think I might buy another Power Cell Plus Plus. Just because it is super cheap. Everything else is either on price or whatever. I'll buy one just so I have another one to work with. Because you want to. Well, glad I put everything in shot cases. So, what caused that chaos? That's what I want to know. The batteries in here. There we go. Batteries in here. Bottom shelf. Oh, I can put the wire on there. That matters. So nothing of value for us to buy. Such a shame. Alright, switch your camera to the front view. Disengage. And then we'll go get our battery. Our tank is where now? Looks like it's on the other side of that solar shield. I'll wait for the solar storm to die. Mainly because if I go out there in the solar storm and I'm off alignment, it's not going to be pretty for us. That's what happened once before. Took a ton of damage. Because I got out from behind a solar shield. I know I got a proximity warning. Trying to dock at it. Okay, got it.
Great. I got things to do and places to be, but good luck with the drive.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, when you see sour candy, tell him he owes me one.
Sure.
Sparrow, up, down, clear, and gone.
Okay. Put my cameras back in action. Now, in order to get us out of here, we need to go back to Tank Town. We need to get back over there through Gamma Valley. And the safest way to do that is to stay behind these solar shields. So you jump from one solar shield to the next. And just stay behind them. It's like here we're going through the hub. And now we're going to turn ourselves over. Find the valley thingy. That ain't nobody can see it by out here. It's not in your front view. Forget it, you can't see them. Heaven forbid you bump something out here. Like right now. because it's hard to see cameras only. You know. It's fine. I'm gonna sit behind this truck. Sit behind this truck won't be good to do. Like I said, not a fan of having to fly this way. It's a unique challenge. Now I can see somebody doing the only fly this way. It's the only way to truck. I can definitely see that as being a total challenge once you get the hang of this game. Now, if I also had a proper flight setup, where I was running with my flight stick and a pair of pedals for the.
This is an automated warranty alert. Your mileage threshold has been reached and your warranty has now expired. You are no longer eligible for free recovery and repairs.
Oh no! That's bad. So this is something you can actually put your shutters up, as long as you don't you can actually shutter them when it's necessary to do so. There's the tank gate. Cool. I think it was right somewhere. I love how you're flying by camera, and the camera has a slight delay. It's only by a frame or two, but it's enough to, you know, make it feel cumbersome. It's a cool design. These constant solar flares are hysterical. They're just in the way. I'm way too high. I've hit that sun. Yeah, free repairs on my truck. Where were you when I broke down? I had to patch myself up? Kidding me? Oh, that was on. Kill that. Gotta figure out where am I going? I'm about 2 miles out. Nope. Okay, we're good. No, I just had to make sure I was going the right way. Because when you're flying like this, because you're off center, sometimes it's just disconcerting and it's a little difficult to get your bearings. You're not staring at out the window. It's fine. It's just a little more challenge. There we go. Alright.
Welcome back, LJ.
Yeah, no kidding.
You're not space bacon, so those shutters must have worked. Oh, don't worry. You'll get used to them. But maybe I'm just an adrenaline junkie and think solar storm sprints are fun. Here's coordinates for a drop near my workshop.
Yeah. You are an adrenaline junkie, and you are a little nuts. That is true. In both cases. I'm not a fan of being out there in the solar storms, so I will avoid solar sectors like the plague. At least for the rest of this run through today. We are out of time, so we're gonna drop this off, see what the next story is, and then move on from there. If this is a style of game you'd like to see, let me know in the comments down below or in chat if you're actually watching this live, and let me know. I have no problems playing them. It's only like this I have at the moment, but it is a fun game. And it is a different style because often I'm playing either roguelites, RPGs, or open world sandboxes with the building construction stuff. And something like this is very open, it's very neutral, and it's just a different pace. If I had time to stream more often regularly, I'd probably play something like this more often. Because I'd have the time available. But since I don't typically have the time available to play on stream, this is definitely one of those that I would like to play on stream with people. Because it's a great chit chat game. Because it's so low key and very, very simple to work with. Proper cargo.
That lucky. Was Barrow nice enough about it? I know he loves keeping score.
Yeah.
As if I didn't save his ass more times than I can remember.
Yeah, maybe.
I appreciate the help. I'll give you a shout if any new work comes up. But in the meantime, chuck 'em easy.
Alright, so that's all she's got for me. How lucky for me. There's a job where there's some shops. There is not a repair station. So, I know there's a shop behind me. Super easy to get to. We do need some gas. So, might look for a job while I'm here. But considering we're end of shift, I'm gonna park her up. And we'll end the shift there. And I might play this one, offline for a while. See if it gets any better. And every game that I play offline, I generally record. So you might see some more videos for this one come out as time goes on. So, yeah, nothing of value. The chemicals are plus 3%, but I'm sure I can sell it for more than that. And I don't really have the money for anything else. So, because the batteries are on sale, but I really don't need them. And everything else is a bit pricey, so. Except for filters. Yeah, somebody's low, that's what I thought. Who's low? Who's that? EVA suit? The oxygen is at 40%. What kind of battery is in the oxygen generator? It is a standard power cell. Okay. No, the pluses are for a core. And the cores need to be swapped out. The gravity and the cores. Now the maglock power. This one's not so bad. That one's pretty weak, but it's not too bad. This stuff didn't, follow the place. Alright, so this is Star Trucker. It is a pleasure to see you come in, and I hope that you enjoyed looking at the game with me and what's going on with it. And we'll see it. We'll maybe see it again. So have a good day, and I'll see you then.